We're starting a new chapter now where we're looking at reusing design content in your AutoCAD drawings. So for that purpose, we've got a new drawing for you. It's called reusing content.dwg. And you can see the objects on the screen in front of you. They're fairly simplistic. There's a hinge, a nut, and a keyhole. They're common household objects, I like to think. And when we start looking at using groups in a moment, you'll see why I've called them common household objects. So we're going to look at grouping objects together in an AutoCAD drawing. Now, it's a fairly simplistic drawing, and the reason that it's simplistic is I want to show the workflow and the process and not get bogged down with the detail. So, Home tab on the ribbon, up here, top left, and the Groups panel is here, like so. Now, I want to create a group, so I'm going to use this command here, group, like so, creates a group of objects. And you can see there, it's prompting me now to select the objects, like so. So I'm going to click down here, click and drag, and put a crossing selection, making sure I get everything inside that crossing window, and click again, like so. Now, you'll notice on the command line, after I've selected the objects to go in the group, that I've got the option to give the group a name or a description. Always give your group a name when you're creating it. I'll explain why in a moment. So it's just a case now of right-clicking and selecting name on the contextual shortcut menu. It'll prompt for the group name. I'm going to call it household because, as I said, they're household objects. And press enter, like so. So that is now my group, and it says group household has been created. So when I click on it now, can you see it's a group of objects with a bounding box around it with a central grip in the middle. Just hit escape to deselect your group. If we go up to the Groups panel now here and click on the flyout, we'll pin it open, and you can see that group bounding box is switched on. So whenever I select my group, that bounding box appears. That's because this is switched on here. Hit escape just to deselect the group again. If I now go back to Group Manager in the panel though, you can see there's my group there. I'm just going to place the dialog box over on the left. So there's my household group. Now, here's the thing. You'll notice that include unnamed isn't ticked. So what that means is if I'd created this group and I hadn't named it, it wouldn't appear in the list because it's an unnamed group. So that's why you always name your group first when you're creating it, just in case this box here is unticked. So I can give it a description now. So we'll call it household objects, like so. And I can find the name, I can highlight it, I can create another new group, make it selectable if I want to. It can be unnamed. Notice I can change the group. I can remove objects, add objects, rename them, reorder them, and so on. And one of the really nice ones is, and I love this one, is if I select Explode, I've got my group selected, household, I'm going to click on Explode. The group disappears. Why does it disappear? Well, if I click on OK, you'll see now that it's not a group anymore. They are just back to all their original objects like they were before. They're not groups anymore. So I would have to go and create that group again if I wanted a household group. Now, that's a really simple workflow to create a group of objects in your AutoCAD drawings. But groups make your life so much easier. If you've got a group of similar objects and you want to be able to move them around quickly and easily. Let's say, for example, you've got a desk, a chair, and a filing cabinet, and you want that as a group to move it around in the drawing itself. Make it into a group, and then when you're done, you just explode that group, and all of those groups explode and they're back to their original objects, desks, chairs, and filing cabinets. It's a quick and easy workflow, but it will save a huge amount of time in the long run. So utilize your groups in your AutoCAD drawings. They will make your life so much easier and you're working smarter and quicker.